if you're not out, I'd just go stop right above the high of that candle, 66.95. Right, but they might just continue to push here.
IB low from yesterday.
Essentially act as
66.95. We'll go 67.
So you hear these guys talking about these levels. You guys are talking about these levels here in crude. You got these levels. See the pin at the top of the chat. We got Top Step daily levels refreshed every day before the opening bell here in the States. Make sure to have that open. Have a little real estate on the screen open for those Top Step daily levels. Pin to the top of the chat. Do you one better? Click on the indicators tab at the top of TopStepX here. Type in Top Step daily levels and boom, overlay them right on your charts. More selling coming in the crude. And selling coming in the NASDAQ and the ES. Man, that sales on those 900s. Last trade, 19,825. Ladder thin still. What do we got for numbers? Hey, Hogue, I know you're managing that oil trade. We got to ask Eddie. Eddie, what do we got for the eco calendar? Do we got anything on the calendar that you're seeing? Because I'm not seeing too much right now in terms of. All right.
Dude, there's New York Fed in inflation expectations at 10 a.m. Central Chicago time. Hey. And then at 11:30 Central Chicago time, we got a 3 and 6 month bill auctions. And that's it. There's really nothing on the calendar for today.
Oh, boy. No number Monday.
Just don't say tariff.
Ooh.
Order rejected.
Asking Tuckman, I know you're perma bull.
Order filled.
Yeah, let's fade.
I'm going to ask him. I'm like, at what point do you?
Order filled.
What's the tipping point there, Mr. Peter Tuckman? Yes, that'll be at 11 a.m. Central. A long ways ago. Right now, watching this trade.
Order
filled.
Top
of the hour in about 10 minutes.
Right. I don't know. The ATR on the 5-minute chart, 40 points. It's just going higher. Like size down, widen your stop. It's all relative.
It is. Dakota, for you, you're typically a 5-lot default trader. Default size. What does sizing down look like for Dakota? Number 5 on the big board. Well, 2 lots, 3 lots, or
last night it was 5.
All right.
Now that I have some buffer, it depends on the individual trade. I don't. Sometimes I'm hard-headed, Andre. Sometimes I'm hard-headed.
Don't say.
My is 5.
No.
I'm a trader just like everyone else.
Dakota's hard-headed? No.
Yeah. I haven't placed a trade this morning. This volatility is a little insane to me, and this has probably killed a lot of traders this morning. Like 100 points up, 100 points down. 50 points up, 50 points down. And anyone who's trading their regular size that they're used to, you're just getting kicked. You're getting chopped up. Like this is next level type chop in the New York session. And so I'm going to be patient, wait, and then find higher quality setups to take my regular full position on.
Okay. Jack, house count on your end still flat?
Ooh, still flat.
There's selling.
Something.
That was something came in.
Who said tariffs?
Oh, really? Short that overnight view up. All right, let's get some back here. 19,810, 807s now in the NASDAQ. Overnight, another testing is 800s. Again, overnight low going in for right now. 19,787. New lows, 770.
I'm sure it's Andre.
No, I'm in the wrong place.
You're what?
I'm short again. I'm going to give this one a little bit more space.
I'm in the wrong place.
I'm short again in the S&P. I'm going to give this one a little bit more space. 90 half.
It's terrible. No wonder this is like
90.5.
Let me get out.
1 ES. 90 half.
Let me get out. Oh, man.
There's going to be foul.
Exhibit A.
Order filled.
Exhibit A. 1 second, 60 points.
I know.
Man, I don't want to be here.
Volume. You conviction to keep pushing this thing lower. Like Hogue was saying on the oil trade, we saw a huge volume spike to the downside. That's the gas it's going to need, like similarly in the equities, to keep pushing it lower, Remember, there's a natural bid to these.
So it says, holy moly, I just passed my first combine off that move in NQ.
Really?
Very nice.
Wow.
Good job.
Holy moly.
Holy moly's right.
And break going for Friday's lows.
Yeah, that's
Friday's
where
lows.
short.
Order filled.
The phrase lows.
You
Hey,
short
what
too,
price? Jack is short.
No, I'm not short. JS.
Oh, okay,
What's
okay.
what are Friday
yep.
lows? What price?
Friday lows in the ES 56.73.
Also happens to be the low of the week. Order filled.
Yep, 760s in the
Oh,
NASDAQ.
made another mistake.
760s.
I'm all
right
over the
there.
place, man. Let me get up.
13,000,
Come on,
760.
come on, come
Do
on,
not look
come
at your
on, come on,
401ks
come on,
these
come
days.
on, come on, come on.
Timber, yeah.
No,
We're
no.
selling the
We'll let you know.
Just
when
one after the other. Look at that.
Relying on you
I'm
for this one.
freaking
I'm not gonna
Order
believable.
filled.
So $20,000. Can we get? Can we get back
Order
to
filled.
250?
Wow.
Sure, can we can.
Order filled.
I'm gonna show you how.
760 testing low of the week. Oh, new lows put in. Just went beneath the lows in the NASDAQ here. 19,751.
Am I short? I'm long again.
Sell-off, but
What the hell is
Crude
this
still
backwards
going.
or
Crude
what?
still getting sold. S&P
man.
Order
3 points off
filled.
the lows there. 56.79.
Let's
Is that
see.
continuation?
Short.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Short.
All right, let's
I
get
wanna
serious.
go
Where's some
short.
targets to the downside?
Gee,
What do we see this market going
Whiz.
to? Just lower?
So we need to do
56,
1,000 in
You're
each.
trading the NQ. So.
1,000 20 times.
Yeah. What do you see over
That's
there?
what we're gonna do.
Yes.
1,000 20 times.
I got the levels on the NQ too for it.
Levels on the
below.
yes.
5,600 really. If we 5650 to start, be conservative.
Yes.
Last trade 56.88, 89s.
Jay, do you like the stop in this crude trade down to about 690, 685 now?
Five, 6, 88. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so the
He's
levels
thinking, talking to
are.
himself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my bad.
we're going down.
687. I would go 87 Hogue, right above 50% of that 3-minute candle. That was high volume. But we're getting some continuation. I anchored a VWAP to that. It hasn't left that range yet, but it's kind of slanted towards the downside. So there is some nice continuation volume in here. So I would just continue to follow that volume. You could almost go a stop if you anchor a VWAP to that high volume. You could go stop up if we close a candle above that VWAP, then just get out from there.
77.
Right.
Great trade
All right.
on the house account, Hogue.
What's that?
Great trade on that house account trade.
Yeah, thanks. Yep. Opening range.
The range, keep selling it off. Yes, house account short crude from $67.43 a barrel. This trade is $66.
Dakota, it's one of those trades. It's low probability, but good reward over risk.
Makes sense.
No follow through on this selling.
No, there wasn't.
No, it's just
And take out the day low.
yeah.
Nope.
Ladder and ES thin, like Hogue was saying earlier. NASDAQ.
With little rallies.
Six tick spread, 7. NASDAQ's so thin. Slippage is a real thing.
Slippage is a real thing. Yeah. The traders are finding out.
Yeah, slippage is.
Yeah, 7 tick spread is crazy.
You got to find a fill. Stop limit orders. They just go to market once a certain price is triggered, and then they got to find a price to fill. So
76 points bounce off that low.
these S&Ps. Horse Broke Dad says, "Welcome back, guys. Thank you.
Hey,
We'll be back. Thanks for holding it down, Jack, Dolby, Jay, Eddie. Holding down the fort. Everyone else contributing throughout the latter half of the week.
Horse broke dad.
Yeah,
Must own some horses. Horses are expensive. The cost of
Yes,
hay
they
is
are.
just
you got to feed
pretty
them.
high.
Yeah,
I know some people that they have horses and like that's where their whole paycheck goes.
Oh my goodness.
better love them.
if it floats, flies, or rides, rent it.
Okay,
Easy.
so what did we hit?
Horses.
I've heard a different version of that. I've heard a different version of that one.
This is the culprit right here.
And right back up. Cannot find the continuation. Dow staying strong. Dow is not seeing sellers that NASDAQ and the S&Ps are seeing.
Okay.
Very strong.
Was that a liquidity run? That is the next question. We broke Friday's lows by what, 10 points or so? 20 points?
Yeah.
And immediately rejected. So I mean, if there's traders with a stop there, we just ran those stops of Friday's low and bounced 90 points off of it.
Dakota, liquidity grad, liquidity run. What does that mean for those that are asking?
Yeah, it's essentially
like a fifth there.
Yeah, if you're buying or selling this market, imagine where your stop loss will be, below or above support and resistance. If you're long and you look at this, low
Order
from
rejected.
Friday and you say, hey, I'm long, that could be a great place to put my stop loss. The market knows that. People know that. And so what now maybe people might have different definitions and look at it differently, but the way I do it, the market knows, market runs, hits all those stops. The retail wash or the retails, me, you, everyone here that has their stops just below that pivot. It gets ran. Stop loss is a better entry, and that's where we bounce. So, so far that has been the case for a nice little, 90-point rally, and then as of this morning, it's just been, that's kind of been the story. Breakout trades have not played. It's more of just baiting the extremes, and here we go again.
Pretty much, just like
selling it again. So
look at that.
Short one.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You trade MES or MES? Okay.
Yes.
What price, Jack?
Wait 1 second.
It's a good fill. We just put new lows in. 5680. 79's low a day in the ES. House account short. Need some volume. All right, new lows.
We just ticked lower than the
scratched it.
Scratch?
$34. Yeah.
Okay. We'll
gotta go.
Momentum.
I hear you, Jack. I wanted to add there on that rejection of 5,700. We traded back up there and didn't trade it to the tick. But yeah, I don't disagree with scratching this if we're not going to see some follow through here. And I may do the same because we're starting to kind of range here. VWAP is pretty much flat from the New York session.
Basically, what I think what we're seeing right now is pretty much coincides with the tip of the week here at TopStep and TopStep TV.
56.
Basically, what we're talking about is patience, and discipline. You got to wait for high probability setups. Avoid over trading on. Right, here we go. Go ahead, Jack. Short one. We'll talk about tip of the week later. Thank you, though.
Right here.
Go.
Right there.
Timer's on.
Just do it now. Come on.
Just do it. Listen to that little devil on your shoulder.
Go.
Do the right thing.
Not going. Scratched it.
Yeah. I moved my stop into profit.
Nice, Jay.
Short again. I really want to see it go.
Patience, discipline. Tip of the week. Don't overtrade. Wait for the good setups. They will come. We know the markets have the volatility. Follow your rules. No exceptions. Learn to sit on your hands. Even though we're seeing this hyper volatility, you are going to feel some FOMO at times. But there's another bus coming, as Eddie always likes to say. As we're starting putting some new lows here. ES, new lows, NASDAQ.
So we got to clear right
723 low of day.
Order filled.
720s. Here we go.
Order filled.
Straight down. I'm looking for headlines. There's not really much. It's just the same stuff, right?
I don't know.
Fed should hold interest rates.
I'm glad it's now.
Inflation risk.
All right, we're short. We were short one ES. I know I'm going back and forth here.
Order filled.
It's really such an orderly sell-off.
So we're looking to get this to.
And I think with orderly sell-offs,
1,900.
orderly sell-offs, you're going to see some rejection. You're going to see it's not just going to be straight line down. Panic selling is the ones where you just catch those home run trades to the downside. Orderly sell-offs, you're going to see short covering come in. You're going to see those red candles. You're going to see those retrace a little bit. This 19,711, 710s now. New lows in the NASDAQ. S&P's 56.75 low a day. Last trade 79 is about 4 points off of that.
NASDAQ 2.5% down right now.
We're out.
2.5?
2.5. Yep. You're out, Jack.
Feels like a whole lot more.
We're up 41
Yeah,
bucks right now. Like it's not going through with any momentum to these lows.
Not.
Right.
I like the idea.
I'm gonna trail a little bit more here if we can. If we don't make another high on this 3-minute candle here, I'm gonna trail a bit down to like 82, just to secure
82.
some more of it. I want to hold this down to 50s if we're going there. I see some
Yeah,
size down
go.
at 50s, about 500 contracts sitting.
I'm going. Don't you worry,
You guys
Jay.
tear this up, man. I'm gonna sip. I should have got me some popcorn.
Oh, there's all the fireworks are coming. Look at this. Where are they going to take this thing? 56.60. Big. Those price of interest for Jack. Trade 56.75.
Now
it's only 2,000 versus 3,000 prior.
700s.
But I did get
bottom tick
down from 19.
697. Very early sell off.
I'm out
Now
above
not having
83.
it yet. Nice job, Jay. Talk to us how you're managing this trend. New lows.
Yep, saw some selling come in at those 83s, 82.75. So my stop is right above that high, and then just going to continue to try to trail this and find different spots. Like Jack was saying, it's just not the momentum you really want to see.
Wow, we got
but
to
it's not
950.
bad.
I didn't take
So
it off.
I don't want to get out of it.
Every 950 points,
Okay,
I'm
where are
gonna
you short that?
take stuff.
90 half, Hogue.
very nice.
What is this? Oh.
Nice.
All right. Nice trade, Jay.
Thanks. Want to see them go. Okay, if we pull up to my stop here and I don't get tagged out, I'm gonna add to this position.
All right. Adding to a winner.
Try to do it pretty close.
Gotta fix that.
Kind of reject 80s here. Yep, I added. I'm in 2.
Average price?
83 quarter.
Thank you. Let's trade.
And this
675.
trade is not going to be a loser.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
They're gonna take this thing.
I got short one. We're approaching the Friday lows. Will it bounce?
73. I was kind of short one.
Friday lows on the ES.
Yeah.
NASDAQ's well past those.
Yeah.
Sell it.
NASDAQ down 2.5%, Jay. Is that what you said? 2.5%?
Yeah.
2.6 now.
Tuckman, I got some questions for you. We'll get there later, though. Lows incoming in the ES, 56.72. 73 is now trade.
Stop in the
Just
crude
keep
trade
going.
is down to 66.79.
Nice trade.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I'm just trying not to get FOMO over here. I hit Alt-I, so I feel
That
Get
would
a
be
little bit
another
better
1,000.
about
I'm gonna
myself
start
watching
doing
the
my
market.
thing, man.
Still got the bear behind you, Dakota.
I do.
Grizzly. Yes.
Yeah.
Ladder very thin right now. I'm not seeing much size in the S&Ps.
Let's go.
Look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's super thin. I mean, there is just no. This is.
We
It's
gaps up
eerie
and down.
thin. It's
Yeah,
eerie
Hogue.
thin.
It's just gaps everywhere.
still have 19,700 points to go in the NASDAQ.
To get to zero.
Right, 19,725. And
We're bouncing off that Friday low right now.
Yeah.
How short are we feeling?
56.73 is that price Jack was talking about.
All right, we're seeing a little bit of a reversal here on the 100 tick. Let's see if buyers could hold above 720, 729.
You looking for a perhaps a long Dakota? Is that what you're saying? Or you want to see?
I'm just waiting for something.
Gotcha.
I just
All
want to
good.
feel something, Andre.
I feel something.
I'm not. I just want to see something tradable. Long, short. I can't sell
You'll feel
data
something.
here in the futures, so I don't know. I'm enjoying watching you guys destroy this market.
Something's coming. You know, there's a big move coming.
No, yeah, there's always.
Just
There it is.
Short
on.
2.
Here we go.
Come on. Take it out.
Here we go. There's got to be some stops down here. House count short 2 ES. Got to be some stops down here. J short the ES. House count short crude oil as well. Just keep tapping on these lows, and then the levies break.
Jake, what's your average price there?
Just like right here at like 73. The thought being it's a good risk reward because if it goes down to like the 56, 50 SPX level, but it keeps on kind of head faking. Come on, go.
It's like 500.
The
on the
good
bid
thing
down to
is
50.
I'm not seeing buying, right?
Right.
We need new
Well-
we need new selling. I'm not seeing buying yet.
Right.
You might not.
But
All right.
What I'm going to be saying on this.
Just hit our
trade
stop
here in a
on that
second.
crude oil trade.
Nice.
About
You know?
$600.
Okay, cool. Plus 600 on the crude.
40 on that trade.
All right.
Nice trade. So I might be looking to get long now, NASDAQ.
Yeah.
If we find some market structure here. Jay, you know exactly what I'm looking at when I talk about measured moves.
Yep.
All last week, I just went through and I measured these moves on the 1 hour chart. So ever since March 3rd on these sell-offs and just measuring when we do
Order
sell off
filled.
like we see today and like we see this morning.
Careful.
That like you can see these. Yeah, there we go.
Careful
there we
with the
go.
long.
New lows. Oh,
Careful with the
reject.
long.
Measured
okay, now I'm
moves.
trailing again.
Question
If
from
they don't-
69Q in the chat. Any of these bros use order flow? Love that question. Yes, these bros use order flow.
I flow, bro.
Yay. Thanks for
Definitely flowing, bro.
What's up, 69? I love that question.
All right, I'm going to take
filled.
one off since we're not getting that momentum that I'm looking for. The ad that I had is in the profit right now, so securing some of that trade there. And we get back above 80, I'm out on the last one. Just not seeing that momentum come in convincingly.
Yeah. I took off one just to see if it.
Here, mister.
Buy one for the break, right, Hogue?
I'm one long NASDAQ. I'm long one NASDAQ.
All right, what price, Dakota?
705.
Thank you. 18,000. 69, yes, we use order flow all day.
We got to an average move that I measured on the hourly chart here.
Nice.
That's exactly what I'm referring to. Every time we sell off, that's been about the average. We're about there. It's not rocket science. It's just a decent estimate that, during these sell-offs, it's about how far we've been moving. Now we still have down to like these 640s if possible. So I'm just one contract. It's very small, very small. I don't mind a little bit of risk to dip my feet in. We're consolidating right here. And so I'm looking to see if we play for a break of these 730s, maybe catch a little 100-point move here.
Definitely
I
not
am
out
flat.
Nice, Jay. Update that P&L when you have a chance.
737.72.
Oh,
737, we'll call it.
He even gave us the sense on that. I like that. Up 737. Nice job, Jay. Very chill morning right now, I must say. Nice way to ease yourself back into these markets. Non-farm. Oh, non-farm, go, Jack. Oh, wait, are you still in this trade, Jack? I'll leave you alone.
Yeah. As long as we're hanging out around these lows, I'll be catatonic here.
Sounds good. You be what?
Wait,
Catatonic, baby.
didn't wait.
Not moving.
What does that
That's
mean?
what happened.
Chat, does anyone know what that word means in
Gotta
the chat? No.
I need a
I think
dictionary.
I got it too.
What does that mean? Come on, man. He's too smart for us.
Like your eyes are open, but nobody can talk to you.
Exactly.
You're focused.
Thank you. Thank
Laser
you.
focus.
Someone said almost dead in the chat.
That works
Yeah,
too.
pretty much.
Frozen. Can't I talk like that? Hey, zoned out, lethargic. I love it. Let Jack stay focused in this trade here. I want to get a recap.
Down to 80,000 in the spot nearly.
Row.
Come on,
Where's my
buyers.
levels?
Where are you at?
80% long in gold right now. Last trade gold 29.14. Low day 29.01.
I want to get back into this trade.
57% long ES, 61% long NQ.
Like, is it really just going to test 1 point below those lows from Friday? And then there it is. We did it.
Right. Just kidding.
Anything can happen.
Quick peek of the Dow. Dow just chop zone right now. 42,515. Tesla down 8%. Is that true? Gosh.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Not a good time for them.
This is not the plan.
A good time. They are below the election close.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oof. Oof.
It's not the plan. 76% long gold right now. I was kind of short 1, I believe. J is flat.
I'm long one.
Put a long.
Oh man, really?
From 705.
After I left.
724s now.
I left around here. But look at that. That's so.
Nothing really on the tilt. First name, you guys doing anything for 150,000 subscribers? Oh, we're doing something for 150,000 subscribers. Stay patient. We're working on some things behind the scenes right now. We can't just snap our fingers around here and say boom. It's wheels are in motion.
A lot of pizzas from Pizza Hut.
Hey, pizza parties in school. What other countries? Hey, who's watching like England or Spain? Did you guys do pizza parties in elementary school? Or is that strictly an American thing? I don't know if there's pizza parties around in other countries. But yes, a little bit more than pizza party around here. We are working on things behind the scenes, so anticipation. Yes, it is. Thanks again for hanging with us. UK, yes, they do. They do pizza parties over there.
Nice.
Cool. All right. Learn something.
Bahamas too.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. Come on, NASDAQ. A lot of buyers stepped in right there. Let's get it. 100 points. 100 points.
Dakota long from 705. Last trade 19,740. Dakota's looking for that push. Little bit of a push high. Maybe 10 points off the lows in the ES. Elvis, I'm smarter than that. 57, 56.82. Stay locked in on these markets. 5,400 people watch us all across the globe. Shout out to the Italians in the chat. You guys have pizza parties. Those are amazing, I'm sure. Click like, click follow, click subscribe. 150,000 subscribers. Something's in the works. Stay patient. We'll come through.
No, I wish I had money here.
40s and 30s NASDAQ.
40s.
Got to hold above it.
It's just a dead cat bounce.
No momentum.
Let's play out.
Dead cat bounce. That's all it is.
We got a 3-bar reversal. I'm happy with that. On a 5-minute chart.
Yes.
First one this morning.
Kabasa parties. Kyle. No Kabasa parties. Every day's a Kabasa party.
TopStep TV.
Hey.
150,000
TV.
subscribers. The world's largest kielbasa party.
Jack, bring the heat. Already. Let's trade. All right, Dakota, talk to us. What are you looking for? You're looking to get a push into these 40s.
Yeah, I need to see us hold these 30s first and see if this NASDAQ can start making and continue making higher lows right here. It's a tight stop. I'm risking 3 points on this trade now. So that's it. And that was short-lived. Short-lived. I'm going to just close out for scratch.
The power of this right here.
Discipline.
Short.
Almost.
5, 6, 6, 9. It's going
Quick
there.
Scratch,
It's
counter
too
trend,
close
scratch,
to not make it there.
Obviously, you're taking a counter trend trade.
So I got to make the money here before I go the other way.
You get out, keep the powder dry in case another trade opportunity comes in. What's the thinking there? You got out of that trade. You never got stopped out. You got out of the trade. You're looking for the movement. Never got it. So
yeah, I think
get out.
I think the audience got to see me do this one of those other days where the market was just selling off really hard. There wasn't very great pullbacks for selling opportunities, at least the way I trade. Of course, there's still anyone can argue these pullbacks. Just sell any bounce. But I don't mind getting in with 1/5 the size and keeping the risk tight, moving my stop loss quick, risking, like 5-10 points to catch, a bigger move, right? The risk reward. We're talking about risk reward. I did this before. I don't know if it was like a month ago, a month and a half ago. Traders in the chat would probably know where I was just buying one contract, and traders like, oh, you're an idiot. Why are you doing it? Well, you're counter trend. Like the risk reward's good, and then the market started to settle down. I'm like, okay, it's a lot better now. I'm gonna jump in with 5 contracts, and I ended up plus like, I don't know, 8,000 that day or something.
Remember,
but
to the long side.
Yeah. And now there's that argument where I was in this trade and I was up 30 points, but if I'm only going to look for 30 points, the risk below not worth it. Yeah, here we go.
Short comes
2 ES.
Hey, told you.
Nice, Jack.
What's your average?
Coming down.
He's not telling.
4/4.
Oh yeah, 4/4. Okay.
7/4. All right. 74/4. They're not making it easy.
They're not making it easy to take out this low, that's for sure. But we're getting a lot of shots at it for the cheap.
50-50 on the tilt. 56.74. Last trade ES, low day 71. So about 3 points off the lows there. NASDAQ 1 had given a go as well. 19,672. Low day there. Last trade 695. About 20 points off the lows. Look for that volume.
Turtle Trader says the risk reward is good? ? Yes, because you have a stop loss. You don't hold the trade until there's no bottom. That's why there's a stop loss, right? Where you're looking to take profit compared to where your stop loss is the risk reward.
Why do you do that?
Yeah, if I'm going to be risking 10 points, tighten my stop loss up to 2 points, and if this market has the potential to run, 100 plus points right back up, I mean. And it's not unrealistic in this type of market environment. We just seen a nice 115-point rally and, 300-point sell-off. So the risk reward, risk 10 to 1, right? 10 to 1.
Too low.
60 half puts us at 2% in the S&P.
60 hook. Okay. That's Jack's number level price of interest.
56.60
Order filled
is important in the ES. That would be probably 56.50 in the spot. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Pulling teeth around here. New lows 56.67 in the ES.
Order filled.
So we back 17.
New lows.
17.5. Now I'm going to play my game.
Yeah, every time we make a low, there's some selling gets absorbed.
Play how I did it before.
There's 1,000 contracts just traded in a second there. And
I could do it again.
They're making it very tough to hold that.
What price, Jay?
70.
600 right here, 4.
75s. Last trade. I hope.
I'm going to get this down before
thin.
11 o'clock.
Wiki. Market feels like it wants to go one way. Put the brakes on. Looks like the market wants to go higher. Sell right into that. Looks like the market wants to go lower. Jay said sellers getting absorbed. And this is
this freaking thing. Why do you go all the way over there?
Stay patient. Tip of the week. Stay patient. We got this.
112.
Order filled.
See if I might get into another long right here, depending on how we react in these.
I'm with you. I almost want to reverse it if the idea of holding the shorts, if it can get through 56.60 and starts going below that, it could really flush.
So we pile what in. Are we looking for?
For a moment, it looked like there was a possibility on that. Just casual 42-point bounce in 5 seconds.
New norm.
5 seconds.
New norm.
We there. I got one only? Oh, no. Antonio, what happened?
Low day.
4.
S&P's just...
Come on.
In slow motion.
72.
The way they're putting in these new lows is so...
Come on.
Not even stops getting hit. It's just like down ticking them and then sellers run away.
Order filled.
Down tick them again.
Okay, so we got 5 again short.
Yeah, I'm in long.
All right.
I'm in
now.
long at 75.
75. He hasn't hit 66, but he came really
30
close.
points.
So that's almost valid. but not enough.
Instant.
It's
40
got a
points.
56.63.
50. God. Wow.
But along, how many, Dakota?
I'm long one.
Oh, let's do reverse.
We're flat, by the way.
No.
So
Okay.
I'm
No,
happy with
no,
how
no.
that went.
Stick
We're down
to your plan.
$130.
Nice.
Yeah, it just
Not
would
bad.
not go.
That was 50 points right there.
Nice entry. Are you still in, Dakota?
I'm still in.
All right.
My stop loss is in positive, so no matter what, this is a winning trade. So let's see if we could go back up to those 730s, back to the upper end of this range on the 5-minute chart. And maybe we could find some buyers stepping back in and break above those 730s.
Where are you? 5664. New settings.
This is the risk rewards, right? The risk right now is I'm not risking anything.
6.
Those are the best trades.
6.
Pull up the chat.
Just let it work.
With current
I wanna
market
get short
conditions,
again.
do you size down and hold longer, or just get in and out quicker?
New bottom.
Pull up in the chat. Size down.
I mean, new
In and out.
short
Mix.
price target.
Right back down.
Crude new lows.
Hey, how about it? $66.49. Everybody's just market's just very orderly right now. New lows, but man, not like pushing through them.
Barreling. It's just kind of drifting.
You
Yeah.
get short, Jay?
No, I didn't. I was measuring the risk on a practice account. It's not worth it yet. I think I could if I get up to 85s, I'll probably think about taking it there. I want to feel a little bit more comfortable holding these.
Let me see.
So maybe near the highs of this
Let me
range, up near
see.
85, 86.
Here,
I do like Dakota's long, potentially up to
here.
60s if you're still in it.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm in from 675.
Yes.
675.
Oh yeah, nice trade.
Very nice.
675.
Nice trade.
That's all.
100 point banger alert.
So I'm at 672.
I mean, there's potential there, right? I'm in positive risk reward. It's a free trade. We're trying to get back up to the upper end of this range. I'm looking at this 5-minute. I'm paying attention to the 5-minute. This 100 tick is purely for seeing the market structure, seeing higher lows, patterns. But I'm primarily looking at this 5-minute chart. Remember, I did that average move, those average moves on the 1-hour chart, Coach Jay, and we were about there, right? We're starting to see consolidation. We're starting to see, the 5-minute charts. There's some consolidation, a 3-bar reversal. Buyers stepping in. That you're starting to see breadcrumbs, right? Breadcrumbs, like, okay, you know what? Maybe there's a little bit of a chance that this market could start to find a leg higher or a pullback. But nothing's guaranteed. That's why it's trading. That's why I don't mind a risk-free trade. And if we do get a pullback against this trend for 100 points or so, I want to take advantage of it.
Yep.
56.77. That's trade in the ES. 10 points off the lows. Will not go.
Well, maybe it'll go.
It's
Right back
house account flat, Jack.
We're short 1 ES from where we were. It just like triggered
24?
back in six halves, so like right here.
Okay, 76.5. Cool.
But
it's upper in the range. Let's see what you're seeing. Dow just chop around. Who's trading the Dow right now? Man, does not look like an easy chart to trade right now.
let's get below.
Maybe some people are making. Maybe some people like this price action.
Come on, get back above these.
ES doesn't sell below 75 here. This is getting interesting here.
I know.
A lot of volume traded in this area.
Tilt 50-50 across the board. 69% long in gold. Let's trade gold 29.11. Button up against overnight VWAP 29.13 overnight VWAP.
Good day to sell puts. I don't know about that.
I thought that a couple days ago.
Maybe cash secured on stocks you want to own. Sure.
Yeah, like
behind that.
I don't know if I want to own them anymore.
No.
Headlines.
Fair enough. Yeah, I would sell some cash secured puts against like a Nvidia down here. But yeah, you could be thinking that all the way down, huh? All the way down.
Close your eyes.
50.
Buy.
Yeah, there's a 500 lot way down there, 56.50. Let's trade 56.72. Low of the day,
flat, by the way.
56.60. Dakota's out. Okay.
I'm still short 1x. I just have like a danger stop in there. I haven't thought too much because I've been playing it by hand in the dome. I'd get more confident if we get below 56.60 and we just won't test down there.
So he touched here. He came
56.73 last trade.
I missed out on this.
Low day, 67 quarters. The ES. The NASDAQ. 19,654 low of day. 654 low day. Last trade, 680.
So here we do 4.
Dakota P&L, what do you have a chance, please?
It's gonna come
Yeah, 2,600, 4,600, 4,600.
Thank you.
411.
I'm trying to long here
coming
at
here.
86 and got stopped
We're
out.
coming
So
here.
4,200, 4,300.
4,300.
Here we go.
Like
Back
this
to
trade,
lows of the
Jack.
day.
Yeah,
Dakota. Here we go.
make it spicy. Let's get some lows of the day.
I know. Just
I'll add.
Got the initial balance getting ready to be set in the next 20 seconds.
what does that mean,
Got a
Jay?
little like volume. I'm expecting some volume to come in right at the turn of that minute. We got like this little volume kind of valley here where it's below the moving average, but we're an hour into the session, and is volume really going to die for the rest of the day? Probably not. So at some point, I'm expecting a volume spike. So far, they've been to the downside. So I do like this trade. There we go. Initial balance low now in the S&P is
Short 2.
low.
Here we go.
Okay.
Coming back.
Jay, I want to touch on that after this trade. What is initial balance and why does it matter? Let's watch these markets.
Order filled.
2006. All right, new lows. NASDAQ. 644. 643s now. S&P's a little bit more stubborn to the downside. Dow's just not doing anything. Just down ticking lows. Just down ticking lows. It's not. Stops being run.
Pretty annoying price action. I'm not gonna lie.
It is super
500
annoying.
at 56.60. Yeah, this is. It's like
Yes, it is.
That's the gamma level.
Oh, we're gonna do
60.
Yeah.
Right.
In the
Order
spot.
filled.
Come on.
So annoying.
I threw another
my
long in at
God.
667. I'm long from 667.
Okay.
okay,
60
nice.
667 long. Poll results.
So freaking
41%.
annoying.
I know.
3,000.
All right, Jay.
Coming back.
What's initial balance and why does it matter?
So initial balance, first hour of the day, first hour of the trading session, and the way I look at it in simple terms is just almost like another opening range, right? Where traders look at a 1 minute opening range, 3 minute opening range. It's the range for the first hour of the day. And for me, it's just, when we approach those levels, how does the market respond? So far, what I'm seeing is we have the initial balance set. It's the first hour, and VWAP is right in the middle of it, which is why we're getting this annoying price action, right? Price is going. There's no volume behind it. And so we're kind of choppy right now. So at those extremes, right, at the extremes of that hour, 57.11 is the high, 56.67.5 is the low. Is that an opportunity to fade extremes? And like Dakota's doing right now, kind of buying it because we're not getting that push.
Order filled.
Took off 1 because not getting momentum, but we're good.
Won't go.
15. Look at that.
The NASDAQ has a potential
go.
failed downside auction.
Come on. Oh, no.
Below its initial
we
balance
look-
low.
No.
We put it back on for the break. Here we go.
New lows in the ES, but not convinced. They're just going to grind us to the 60s, Jack. We're just going to grind
Yeah,
down
probably.
to the 56, 60s. 56.66 slow day in ES.
Yeah. One more.
Why they're saying this annoying is it's just every sell's getting
Order
out the
filled.
buyers and every buyer's getting out. It's just everything's getting run in a lot of absorption, upside and downside.
2,000. Coming down.
Want to go
So let's see if we can get.
and down tick. All
There
right,
we go.
new lows,
Come
just
on,
very orderly new
60s.
lows. Yes, yeah. Just get those. Go test the 60s. Crude new lows. Yep, $66.42.
4, 4, 4.
Chuck says this is fairly fast, not a grind. I mean, if we zoom out, maybe, right? If I just look at a 30-minute chart and just not pay attention to the
30-second.
every tick of the 3-minute.
Everything's fast on the 30-second.
Did I say 30-second on the 30-minute? 30-minute, if you
Reloads.
zoom out, yeah, we're just moving to the downside.
Pick that one up.
From what we're used to,
does
it's
seem
very
like-
fast.
Pick that one up.
Order It does filled. seem like
Go 4.
it's not. It seems like it's organized and not very emotional. But if you look at the profiles, profiles are
What do
screaming
we have
emotion.
now?
Oh,
664.
screaming
What do you mean by that?
emotion.
Come on. Pick it up.
Hold on. Save that. Put a pin in that, Hogue. I want to touch on that. Profiles are screaming emotion.
Order filled.
This trade
so
plays
you
out.
get-
I want let's let this trade play because we put in new lows right here.
Yeah,
New lows
right.
S&Ps,
Yeah.
new lows NASDAQ. 56.61 coming on those 60s. Jack's big level. He wants to see tested here.
14. Oh,
Took
come
one off for
on.
it. We'll see if it reacts here, because the reason I'm so like not talking about this trade is because we could also like bounce like a screaming demon off of it.
Mhm.
Order filled.
There we go.
56.61. This is just the most orderly sell-off ever.
Hey, we're flat. Oh no,
Nice trade.
we are
Say short 10.
short one. I guess we got short another. Okay, I'm getting short.
I'm tight.
Okay, we're flat up.
Went to
10.58.
60, and I had
Up.
I had
10.58.
68.
Nice.
it's coming back more.
Nice execution, Jack. They I
Thank
just got
you.
a little impatient there, but really
Order
nice execution.
filled.
Before you
See
go
what happens
up, you
here
gotta
now.
go down.
That's 2% down on the S&P at 5660 half. We just kind of tagged it and bounced off of it. I think there's still potentially some room lower.
I think there
Oh my
is
God.
too, and I want to
Tesla
talk.
is dead. Tesla is down like close to 10%.
Oh,
Is it really? Is it really?
what happened? man?
Jeez.
Not the plan.
All right,
They stopped putting in these new lows.
for now.
Gabe, we won the new lows, or we won the market slow down. I know it's slow, but we keep putting in new lows here.
All right, short one.
It's in the 60s. It's the level.
We go through.
Look out below. Thank you, millionaire. Market profile looks emotional, Hogue. Save that thought. I
Order
really want to
filled.
see what you mean by that.
Oh,
And on that, but
13.
keep putting in new lows here.
No problem.
56.59 in the ES. NASDAQ 19,630. 8 points off the lows there. Hey, Dow finally woke up a little bit, found some selling. Crude been selling off all morning.
What do we have? We still need
Mm.
63. Where we six? Why?
I just
why
got it.
63 is not?
It's
Up
annoying,
942.
We got 68.
It's fine because I kind of want to buy it here too.
Nice.
You can go on with other stuff. I'm gonna keep my finger
All right.
off the trigger.
Sounds good. All right, let's bring in JD real quick. Let's get some payouts and P&Ls. I'm going to throw it to Hogue. But JD, come on in. See some payouts and P&Ls. What's up? Happy Monday, JD.
Hey, happy Monday to you too, guys. What is happening? Nice trading, carving it up real nice. Well done. We've got top 5 live funded P&Ls
Order
from
filled.
Friday. Here they are.
Yep.
Couple of familiar names on this board.
Alcaron.
We've got
Yep,
Adrian
always.
trading gold. Yep. Adrian trading gold, $14,248 worth of gold for Adrian. Alcaron having a nice day, mixing it up between the MNQ, the Micro NASDAQ, and the ES. $13,056 in total profits for Alcaron on Friday. Eric B trading the NQ, $11,804. Trin, another popular name, trading the MES and the MNQ, a micros trader. $9,437 in total profits for Trin. Took 1371 out of the micro ES and 8065 out of the micro NASDAQ. And then Jandel, $6,489 trading the NQ.
Nice.
Real traders taking real money out of the real live markets.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Nice
here
stuff.
are your. You still in this trade, Jack? What do you got on? We do payouts?
No, we're
real quick?
flat. No,
Oh,
do
cool,
everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here are your top payouts from last week. The 5 biggest payouts from last week. Here they are. All week.
All week. Oh, okay. I like this.
All right. Margaret S. These are all from live funded accounts. Hit
Nice,
that 30
Margaret.
days.
Nice.
30 days of profits. It took a nice chunk of that account out. It still has a balance of about $25,000, but it took a $63,000 payout. Nice job, Margaret. Anthony, $40,000. Lihan, $37,000. Timothy, $30,000. And Balkaran, who we just saw on our P&L list with a strong $25,000.
Order filled.
Balkaran's a beast. I've seen Balkaran's name out for at least once a week, it feels like.
At least once a week we talk about Balkaran.
Yeah.
Huge payout.
I am Balkaran. I am Balkaran. You are all
Order
inferior
rejected.
to me in my training. Bow before Balkaran. I am the great Balkaran. You are all mere commoners. We got $63,000. Well done, Margaret. Shout out to all of those getting paid. These markets are not easy. Volatility's up there. All right. Market seems to be in a little bit of just very orderly sell-off. Hogue, talking about, and we've been talking about the
order filled.
Market profile looks like it's emotional, Hogue. Did I say that right? And what did you mean by that? Let's go to one shot. I want you to just show it up on the on his screen
order
here,
filled.
What do you mean by that?
All right, so we're gonna have to kind of use our imagination a little bit and think about what the TPO chart looks like here. So the regular trading hour TPO chart, there is a single line of TPOs from the high of the initial balance. And then there's just a little bit of price bar overlap. So you've got a single line of TPOs indicating excess at the high, a little bit of price bar overlap. And then you've got another line of single TPOs. I guess ICT traders would call this fair value gaps. But the fair value gap, or the single line of TPOs between overlaps of price bars. Okay, so now we're starting to see a little bit of overlap of price bar here, but with some range extension below the initial balance. This indicates that it could be a very narrow profile. We're not going to see a lot of balancing areas in this profile. And if it continues to push to the downside, all of these single TPOs are going to be somewhat indicative of an emotional market. So while the market didn't seem very emotional at first in their session today, it is presenting as a potentially very emotional day. And if it is going to be emotional, you're going to see continuation to the downside, probably a couple of more single lines of TPOs, or again, ICT folks may call it a fair value gap. But the more single TPOs we see in the body of the profile, the more emotional it is. And the more likely people are going to be making bad decisions. Now, just looking at financial juice here, the fear and greed index, we're into extreme fear right now. So we're starting to see emotional sellers coming in, whether they're, getting out of some stocks, whatever it is, some liquidation, maybe some shorts coming into these equities markets. And if it is an emotional big down move today, that's usually going to be a lot of people making some really bad decisions. Think about it. When you're emotional, order filled, you're probably not thinking clearly, and you're probably making some bad decisions. I think we may be getting pretty close to an area where we may see some sort of pullback off the continuation to the downside that we've been seeing since really near the all-time highs. There's been very little pullbacks in this, very little pullbacks. Now we're starting to see an emotional move to the downside in the day time frame. In the profiles, it's usually a sign that people are starting to freak out. They're getting worried. This is where you're going to find your bargain hunters on days like this. So, nobody knows for sure, but when we talk about an emotional profile, we're looking at lots of single TPOs in the body of the profile, a very narrow profile. Right now, the equities profiles are only 2 TPOs wide, and we're 3 TPOs in. So not seeing a lot of overlap, with just a lot of emotion in this market. And just looking at that fear and greed index, there is a lot of fear and extreme fear coming into this market. So a lot of folks are going to be making some bad decisions. Don't you be one of them.
PSA, thank you.
NASDAQ playing around with 3% down.
It was orderly 3% down.
We started the day at 1.5%. Yeah. Yep, and then we got that continuation. No gap fill, and we just continue to extend it. Now, how far extended do we get before we do see some buyers step in or sellers take profits? I'm thinking about a potential buy somewhere.
Order rejected.
Yeah. S&P's just saw a 7-point rejection right there. We tested the 60s Jack's level, and now we're instantly trading 67s. Wow.
Come on. Oh, man.
Yeah. I do like if we can't break down here further for a while, I do eventually like the buys, kind of like Dakota was looking at. Let me go to my charts real quick. I got my other charts up at the moment where we got some options level. This was the big, I thought we were going to be safe when we managed to close this is the E-mini future. Sorry, let me look at the SPX real quick. I thought we were going to be safe yesterday after we had this candle here that closed back above the 200-day moving average. Futures did it, and so now the 5650 here is do or die time, because then look out below or a big bounce.
5660, yes. 5660, referring to top step daily levels here real quick. We are already into zone 5. Last number. Well, in between zone 4 and zone 5 on the ES. Let's watch this, though.
Order filled.
I'm going to keep tapping on these lows. I go Dakota flat.
I'm flat. I took some losses
flat?
on the way down, but I'm
flat.
We're a lot upside out in the ES. 5663 half. 500 offered. We're going to run away from it. Here's the 60s Jack's talking about now. The 59s. The 58s trade.
Orderly.
Down 3%.
400 chasing now. 400 just chased. Came down from 60 to 58. Filled.
So I wish the VIX still meant something.
All shorts.
Because it used to be like the VIX is far too low right now to typically measure a bottom. But the thing is, it's 100%. Just so it doesn't move.
Order
anymore.
filled.
100%, Jack. It's not reflective. It's not reflective. 5659. Low a day, 5657.
Stay below the initial balance low. It's all shorts from here.
What's that price, Hogue? IB low.
Balance low in the S&P is 5667 quarter. Initial balance low in the NASDAQ, 19,654.
654, thank you, Hogue. Currently trading beneath that in the NASDAQ, 19,614.
VIX is up 13.8%.
Lows, here we go, testing the 500s now. In the 500 handle in the NASDAQ, 19,598 new lows. $56.59. Sellers aren't very convincing right now, Jack, against these 60s. Just need a rush of volume or something. Not. There we go. All right, here goes the NASDAQ now. NASDAQ's starting to take this thing lower. Now.
Order filled.
91 back up to 19,600. Lows S&Ps.
So sellers not convincing where we're not seeing that rush of volume, but any of these bounces, there's really no convincing buying in
Order
either.
filled.
And we were talking about that earlier, right? On a bounce, I'm looking at the delta for these 3-minute candles, and there's not a lot of positive delta even on these upward candles, right? So it feels like short covering, which makes sense. We're down 3%. If I'm a day trader, I'm thinking about taking profits if I'm up, 400 points on the NASDAQ. But it's not yet, at least, right? Not that buying that says that we need to change directions.
Right.
Doesn't mean that there's not long trades available, though. We've seen Dakota do it and take some pretty nice trades.
He has the bear up behind him, mind you.
Well, I have the bear up. I forget about that. I forget about that.
I love it. Stay locked in, Dakota. Don't worry about that thing. Stay locked in.
Yeah. I'm not superstitious. A little stitious.
Little Stitches.
What time is it?
19,618.
What time is it? What time is it?
And we tested in the 500 handle, 19,589. Jack, we're
If we
above these
do-
60s again.
Yeah, if we
And
do
then-
bounce, there could be an opportunity for like real cheap
Order
longs
rejected.
in that
Order filled.
for like a big risk reward kind of like. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Jack. And
Order filled.
Downside auction
here.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
my
Could
guy,
be.
Hogue. I'm learning.
Could be.
Hogue's been hawking that for the last 18
Order
minutes.
filled. That's a hell of a pullback off that low.
yeah, that's 56 points. Just
Order filled.
56 point hanger.
Ooh,
667.
this could be juicy.
Come on,
Why,
This
Hogue?
could be
What could be
juicy.
juicy?
Yeah, Order if we filled. recover and we get back, open the next 30-minute bar back above the IB low. Order filled. That could be a reversal right there. Order filled.
Selling it down again.
Right now, order filled. IB low is a short. You want to sell the IB low unless there's some reaction back above it. Order filled. Order filled.
Right back to lows.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
That was short lived.
yeah. What's Dakota?
That was,
That was Dikembe
Oh, man.
Mutombo right there. I don't think so.
and it's
They
gone.
never make it easy, but that initial balance low can really be an interesting spot in either direction. We've got to
Should I
wait
be low?
till 10 o'clock. We got 10 more minutes to see if we can verify or qualify a failed downside auction, or if we open the next 30-minute bar below that, that's going to leave more single TPOs, more emotion, probably bring in more sellers.
What's up, Liam? 5662. Platypus says, get your failed downside nonsense out of here. So you go lower? Platypus is bear. I want to go lower. More
There
selling.
you go.
More selling. Hey. Agent of Chaos. I like it. 19,610. Low day, 19,589.
It's good to have you back, Andre.
Why is that? Markets were moving last week. Let's watch him. New lows, man. Oh, non-farm, Jack. Catch me up on non-farm. Big miss?
It was not a super eventful number. It came in just above the expectations, but yeah, the movement kind of happened later, as I recall. And someone was asking about like the reversals too. Is like, yeah, I agree. Right now, it's super dumb to step in front of this freight train going short here, unless it holds and gives you something, and it's not. So that's why we didn't take the long there, which was good.
Give me
Good
500
choice.
bucks.
I'm getting smacked doing that, Jack.
New
I'm
lows.
getting
NASDAQ.
smacked doing that.
Yeah.
19,586.
These counter trend moves are like
Come
2
on,
minutes.
Come on.
Yeah,
Before we
yeah.
continue
it-
lower.
Come on.
I'm looking for a little bit of an
Pick it up and
extended
let me go.
pullback. I mean, if I want to short this, I want a little bit of a pullback.
No
to short. I
command.
haven't got it.
I was watching Try for
I have not got either. I have not got a pullback to short anything. I mean, it's these 50-point
Oh,
bounces,
come on,
and then
come
you
on,
just
come on.
sell
No,
them.
no,
That has been the
little
trade.
more,
Lots of
little more.
chop throughout the last
Little
what,
more.
hour. The last
Come
1
on,
hour has
begging,
been really
I'm begging
choppy.
you now.
Just tapping on new lows NASDAQ. 19,581. On new lows S&P.
Order filled.
5656. Command says, and more positive news. F1 is back next week. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. A little bit more selling coming in here. Just smooth. Smooth
Where
sell
are
off.
we? Down 2%.
Order filled.
2.2% the Nasdaq. That's starting to get a little.
Starting
worrisome.
to pick up here.
Going too
Yeah.
fast.
Down 3%.
You're going too fast.
Getting ugly.
Yeah, it is, Hogue. Might start seeing some acceleration here. It's buyers are just interesting to note though. Tilt's been pretty 50-50. We did see 77% up against overnight VWAP in the S&Ps. That was around 5,700, 5,710. We definitely sold off from that. All right, here we go. New lows. Just orderly sell off. see if we get some big push here.
Order filled.
654. What's
13,
weekly
we got
kickoff
to 13.
low?
We're going to have one more push.
19,270 weekly kickoff low in
candle
the
is too big,
NASDAQ,
so let's
270s.
go
We're
short.
about
Order
300 points,
filled.
350 points from that. Don't have it up on the ES. I'm not seeing it just yet. Weekly kickoff low, but weekly kickoff low, NASDAQ, 19,270. That's trade 560.
Order filled.
4% puts us at 421.
Oh my gosh. Really? We're not far. We're not far from that.
Yeah, 3.5 puts us at 525.
This is the most chilled down
Order
3.5% I can remember.
Yeah, it really is.
Order filled.
Okay,
We saw
Right,
something
high
similar.
volume.
I think it was. I think it might have been Friday where I think we were down
The final
3% in the
push
Nasdaq and it
before
didn't
the
feel like it,
rebound.
but the
Order
the overnight
filled.
session gave us,
There we
a point and a
Now we're
half,
seeing it.
cent and a half head start.
Come on,
Yeah.
No,
Giddy up.
come on, a little bit
New
more,
lows,
a little more,
56.49 ES. Keep in mind,
Man, I can't
right
get
high,
over
57.31. Looking at about 90-point range. Math is right, but new lows just put in the ES. New lows just put it in the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, 19,552. Yes, amazingly tame action today compared to yesterday's slow morrow. That could change in a moment's notice. There is opportunity. We're getting the movement. 50
Not
on the
seeing
tilt.
any like news other than Ukraine and Russia stuff. There's nothing.
Crazy, Hogue. Typically, no news is just we drift higher. No news, we're just drifting lower.
Bitcoin's
So,
below 80K.
Bro.
Uh-oh. Is it really?
Okay.
It is. It
Selling
tested and rejected it overnight down there, and now it is below.
I
I'm
know.
looking at the spot
Crazy.
market. I don't know what the futures are at.
Trading with
More
Brad, we have to
Bitcoin.
say it again. New lows. But I repeat, those are listening on the radio. They can't always be watching. So
There is maybe an opportunity for like on a smaller pullback, a cheap short. Things are so moving. I'm just looking at the ES. Now we're drilling a little bit, but if you want to use like that 5660 level as a stop, maybe if we get like even a small pullback, you can short and kind of limit your risk. I'm fine hands off right now.
yeah, 18,815, 7% limit down. We'll talk about. Yeah, we're not there yet. Liam, we'll bring Hogue. Hogue knows the finer details of limit down. We're not
7% during the day. So
yeah,
we're
not there.
We're not even halfway there.
Mm-mm.
We're almost halfway
I'm
there.
hoping we don't get there. Order
I agree.
filled. Order filled.
18,000
Order filled.
lows. NASDAQ.
Order filled.
Look at this thing go. Just
Order filled.
Consistent volume to the downside.
yes, it is. Red candle. Red candle. Red candle.
Okay. I'm retreating to 5610.
56.10. All right.
3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Gold just very range bound right now.
Here.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Jonathan Taylor says Hogue looks flustered by the market. Oh, Hogue's this is nothing for Hogue. This is just Hogue's seen
I'm
it
just
all.
watching the show.
Hogue, are you flustered by the market right now?
Nah.
No. Have you ever been flustered by the
You're
market?
used to it.
COVID.
These
COVID.
orderly
the markets
sell-offs.
yeah, this is
The
change
thing
moments
is,
also.
Andre, for Hogue being such a responsible guy, his entire retirement is in Tesla calls. So it's been a rough day.
I'd be flustered then. I would be flustered then. Yes. Look at this.
You're working
just
here till
grinding
you're 80.
low. Uh-huh. Grinding lower. Dude, 19,005. This is a chill sell-off. This is a
There's that 3.5%. We tagged it, bounced 10 points from there. What I'm looking for now
Yeah, 10,000.
What's the price?
525.
yeah.
Get a bounce to sell.
Nice.
Yeah, at this
525.
point.
An open trade.
Nasdaq getting close to that 19,500. Another
Incredible.
major psych level, if you want to call it that. Yeah, at this point, it's sell any rally. You know, are you losing the kind of good trade location on a short here? Where how low
Yeah.
can this really go?
Okay, we got
Mhm.
1
So
minute.
I'm kind of
300?
hands off. I'm thinking about that short I had at 56.90.
I know, man.
This can be the one.
I know.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
It's
That doesn't
orderly. They
apply.
didn't make it easy, right? There's some huge
Yeah,
pullbacks along the way.
1 minute. Can
Dude,
you
bumping
Yeah,
up
they made
against
it a
these
little tough.
56 70s. Just brutal.
When do they make it easy?
Never.
Never. If you look at my chart real quick, we're testing now. If you go way back on your days, and I'm looking at, I gotta share this tab instead. We're kind of right around the highs of the S&P 500.
Order filled.
August and July of last year.
Yeah, just chopping his way down.
And you gotta go down here to be what is it, 54.13. I don't see anything else along the way, but this is a pretty important level going back many months.
Yep.
Hogue, you got cumulative delta handy?
I do.
Negative? Heavy negative? Doesn't seem like a lot of market orders.
S&Ps. Now this is day session only, but it's
Sure.
not minus 16,000.
Yeah.
And day session only in the S&P Nasdaq is minus 1,800
Let's see
only.
how is
Yeah.
my baby over here.
I want to make sure what it felt like was actually what the data was saying. Yeah, it did. Light. $19,000. Oh. Buyers are going to give it a shot here. Coming to the top of the hour here, Hogue. This is what I know what Hogue's thinking right now.
I know what I'm.
Potential.
Do we sell it?
Mhm.
Hogue's thinking potential.
Okay, we're gonna stop and come back.
I'm not